You know, I've often said this on the show before, isn't it? Show business is a fickle mistress, and that's something that really the former royals known as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are truly finding out. Imagine going halfway round the world to, well, curry favour, as some people might say, only to find that within a matter of months, things aren't exactly going the way that you planned, and all that investment, all that cheesiness, perhaps dinner, drinks, phone calls, emails, well, it all crumbles to dust. That is now the problem, of course, for the former royals. Let me explain. Hi, lovely to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time today. Nice to have your company as ever. And truly welcome one and all brand new subscribers. I do keep an eye on the numbers, obviously, and I'm so thrilled that so many of you are choosing to join our friendship group, our chums. It's really important. Friendship is important, particularly in these times when we feel more and more cut off. Have you noticed? Everything now is just do it online. I got told off the other day because I didn't know a question online, so I couldn't go any further. But nobody can help you because you can't speak to anybody. Have you had that? I mean, it's just madness, isn't it? So you're isolated on your own thinking, well, I don't know what to do. I thought, stuff it, and just left it. Now I'm getting abusive emails because I haven't filled the form in. Can't win, can you? I'll ignore them like they ignored me. You agree, don't you? Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, it's interesting this because cast your mind back a few months and a lot of people were shocked at exactly how badly organised, executed and indeed the whole debacle was of this. Do you remember the Bob Marley premiere? Meghan and Harry went halfway around the world to basically attend a premiere that looked like it had been put together in a local cinema. Meghan turned up in that ball gown, expecting, of course, wonderful seating, all that sort of stuff. But sadly for her, that wasn't going to be the case. No. You see, what happened was, well, as you could see from the footage, she was less than impressed with the seating arrangements. But they were there for one reason only, to schmooze the Paramount Plus boss, Brian Robbins, and his wife. And everybody was saying, oh, you know, this is going to be great. You know, they're obviously trying to get in with Paramount. And that really was the deal at the time. Now, sadly, though, and this is what happens in the world of show business and news channels, I work for all of them, literally, still do, people get removed and then everybody becomes nervous because they're wondering, will I still be in a job? Will they get rid of me? Will they bring their chums in? You know, that sort of stuff. Now, this is what's happening over at Paramount Plus, simply because Brian Robbins will be no more. And of course, he will be replaced because there's a new company which is working in conjunction called Skydance. But Meghan has a plan. If nothing else, you have to admire this girl's continual optimism. You see, she believes, according to that source, that Brian actually might be advantageous to her and the company Archwell Productions. He'll have apparently fabulous contacts, could maybe take the company in the direction that they want to go, and perhaps, of course, be the future once the Netflix cooking show and the polo thing has actually ridden its time. You get the picture. So moving forward, what's going to be interesting here is to see exactly who makes what overtures. Now, Brian himself won't be able to do much for a couple of months because he'll have that gardening leave, as they call it, pay. And no doubt he will be looking for a big pay deal. What you find with these people, and I'm sure you've found this, of course, in your world of work, is it doesn't matter how badly they do, somehow somebody gives them another job. This might be the job that now comes forward for Brian Robbins. Of course, other people might put a bid in too, thinking he's made a success of Paramount Plus. A bit hard to find some of the successors, but there you go. It could fit right in with Archwell Productions, and that is exactly what Meghan believes the company could do with a big hitter from, of course, an area of the business world, movie world, that could actually put, finally, a production company on the map. I know. You just wonder how well this is going to work, don't you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.